What's good? It's your boy Niche Falcon, aka Niche Nancy, aka Niche Noodles, hit you in your oodles. You back with another one. So we're gonna be reacting to K Flock, his sentence to 30 years for gang related shootings. You feel me? So this is from the Department of Justice official website, justice.gov. It says Bronx Street gang leader and rapper Kevin Perez, aka K Flock, sentenced to 30 years for gang related shootings. United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Jake Clayton, announced that Kevin Perez, aka K Flock, sentenced today to 30 years in prison for committing violent crimes as the leader of a Bronx-based gang known as Southside DOA in March 2025. A jury convicted Kevin Perez, Perez, of racketeering, conspiracy, attempted murder, and assault with a deadly weapon in aid of racketeering, and the firearm discharge offense following a 2-week trial before U.S. District Judge Louis J. Lehman, who imposed today's sentence. Damn, that sucks, bro. So 30 years. I don't even know how old K Flock is. Hold on, we're gonna look into that. Wait 1 second. So K Flock is 22 years old. So as of December 19th, 2025, rapper K Flock Kevin Perez is 22 years old. He was born on April 20th, 2003. Damn, I'm old as shit. Nigga said 2003. Oh, but damn. So 30 years. He gonna get out when he's 52 years old, bro. That's tough, bro. That's why I ain't gonna lie. Being a rapper, well, a street rapper, it's not even worth it, bro. It's like they gonna take some years off your life. Like they just trying to get street rappers, bro. They trying to get that shit, like get you. They just trying to take niggas down. Like I ain't gonna lie for anything, bro. Especially in New York. Like in New York, you gotta move extra tech. Like you can't move like K Fly. You gotta be like a silent killer. Like if you gonna be a killer, you gotta be a silent killer. You can't be a brash killer, man. You can't be out there wilding. But damn, I feel sorry for him. But I mean, he did what he did. He wanted to be wilding out. That's what you get for wilding out. You feel me? That's what comes with the territory of being a wild nigga. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I hope everything goes well. Like with the 30 years, I hope he like gets through it in good spirits and he comes out and still can live his life. You know what I'm saying? And I think and I think you can get reduced sentence and all that, whatever. You know what I mean? If you like you if you good or good behavior and things like that. The thing is he didn't even get sentenced for the murder. He just got sentenced for the RICO. So that sucks. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna watch some videos and stuff now though. He got that song in the beginning.
This is Weezy and bruh, they are trying to throw the book at K Flockington. Now I'm sure all of you guys know by now, K Flock has
Nah, Swayze is crazy with the name. Nigga said K Flockington.
been locked up
Yeah.
for a minute for the murder of Waska. If you're not familiar with the story, let me refresh your memory. Lord Flockington was walking past a barbershop with Shawnee Bonnie.
Nah, Lord Flockington is hilarious, dogs.
One of his ops was inside of that barbershop and recognized him. He decided to leave the shop and approach K Flock. K Flock defended himself, shot Waska. While Waska was on the ground, one of his mans came out there and picked up the gun off of him and went back into the barbershop. K Flock and Shawnee Bonnie fled the scene. This happened on December 16, 2022, and he has been locked up since. Now that happened when he was 18 years old, and it seems like at the end of the day, they are trying to bury this kid because some court documents was released by Inner City Press that shows that they are trying to give that man 50 years. Now let me read this for you. Consistent with the calculations in the July 30th, 2025
That's insane, bro. Nah, but yeah, everybody, I don't know if y'all seen those videos or whatever, but those videos is pretty old. Like, you could go look those up. I might watch a YouTube video on those, add that to this K Flock thing or whatever too. But now I gotta do editing. I don't really feel like editing, you feel me? I just wanted to starting polls and shit. But yeah, this shit is just tough. And then New York gun laws is like, oh my god, New York gun laws is terrible because it's like New York laws is just terrible. You cannot protect yourself in New York like with any type of weapon legally. Like even fighting, bro. Like you could get locked up just for fighting out here, bro. Man, like just for having a fight. Like it don't matter. They taking both of you. Like if they see y'all both on the scene after the fight and the cops really want the arrest, they taking y'all, bro. Like this shit is New York is the worst with these laws, bro. Like you gotta fall in line, like, especially when you older, you don't got no time for that bullshit to be wasting your life on any of this shit. So New York is just like I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest. The laws that hit out here, I don't like that you can't protect yourself because it's like it's a double edged sword though. I see it as like if everybody had a gun in New York, it would definitely be treacherous out here because there's a lot of large gatherings. That's where it gets spooky in New York because there's a lot of large gatherings. But I feel like if everybody had a gun, it'll also be a deterrence to a lot of big shootings too. So I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Like if everybody had a gun, people would just they would think twice before doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but then you got a lot of young niggas that's not gonna think twice before doing shit. So it's just like it's a double edged sword. So I get it in New York why they don't allow guns because it's like it's a very condensed place. Like it's a lot of people like just chilling in areas and shit. It'd be mad condensed. It'd be just like like to legally own a gun in New York is mad difficult, bro. Like they is not trying to give you it, especially well in New York City. In New York City, to legally own a gun is difficult, bro. It's not easy to legally own a gun in New York City. In New York State, like if you go upstate, it's a little easier. You know what I'm saying? You go upstate, you apply for all the licenses and shit. It's easier, but unless you law enforcement, they still not trying to give it to you, bro. In New York, they just not trying to give it to you, bro. Which is just like I get it, but then I don't, cause it's like I feel like it's just an infringement on our rights. You feel me? Our constitutional rights to own, our right to bear arms. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's not even only to protect ourselves against other people. Like, it's just protect ourselves. What if the government one day really wants to like just take over and shit? We can't protect ourselves legally, bro, in no way, shape, or form. If you go to states where they have guns, there's sometimes where like certain people try to use of force. Say even law enforcement. There's people that beat cases or for harm like killing law enforcement with firearms, like just cause they have the right to bear arms and the officer was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or like you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean, like where it's like a sticky area, like you can't protect yourself legally in this state, and that's what I just don't like about New York. You know what I mean? Hey. And when you do is then say if someone got a gun, you don't. Like, what you gonna do? Now you just dead because of the laws. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't know. It's annoying.
Sentence investigation report, the defendant faces an aggregate recommended sentence under the United States sentencing guidelines of 50 years imprisonment. The U.S. Probation Office recommends that the court imposed that sentence for the reasons set forth below. The government agrees that a sentence of 50 years imprisonment would be sufficient, but not greater than the necessary to satisfy the purpose of sentencing. Such a sentence is needed to account for the egregious nature of the defendant's conduct, the extent of the harm he.
I mean, 50 years is overkill to me. You feel me? Because the dude he shot came out and followed him, and he had a gun. So that's what I mean. Like, but K Flock also put himself in these situations. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why you even over there? You know what I mean? If you know you got ops, it's not even about being pussy. It's not about none of that. It's just like, why are you even over there? It's just about being smart to keep yourself out of a situation like this. Or you gonna get locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Inflicted on those around him, his history and characteristics, and the need to promote respect for the law, to protect the public, to afford adequate deterrence, and to provide for a just punishment. Now, what are they talking about? Basically, you know how he got hit with the RICO. The whole DOA RICO went down. A lot of people went down. And they piled on Wasker's murder onto that RICO. Well, it looks like they're trying to give him 50 years. They're asking for 50 years imprisonment. And as I just read, the government agrees that a sentence of 50 years imprisonment would be sufficient. So what does that mean for K-Flock? He gets sentenced on December 16th. So we're going to have to sit here and wait and see what they're talking about. Now, do I think that he's going to get a full 50 years? I don't know. I'm thinking probably around 20 years they might give him, he'll have time served.
Alright, this video was made before the sentencing because he only got 30 years. We already know what's up with that. But yeah, that's unfortunate, bro, with this situation. So let's go to another one. What we gonna do now? We gonna let's watch this dude, 1090 Jake.
What's that song about gangsters moving all sneaky?
That 1090 Jake joint. We can react to that. You know what I'm saying? But that shit's just it's just the laws in New York are strict, man. Like honestly, man. And I want to move out of New York, but New York got the money as far as jobs. Like,
I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me, and for this video, we got a breaking news story. Bronx drill rapper K-Flock was just sentenced to 25 years in federal prison, and we're gonna break down the very beginning.
And a $1,400 pair
turned into what it is.
Jordan 1s that had. On December 16th, 2021, a man wearing a $1,500 Moncler jacket,
and that's crazy. In 2021, December 16th, he was in there, and then they sentenced him on December 16th, 2025. That shit is insane.
pair of Nike Jordan 1s that hadn't even been released yet, and a $1,400 pair of Amiri Playboy jeans was walking down the street. Here, he's spotted in his designer fit by a man sitting in a nearby barbershop, who walks outside to exchange words with the well-dressed fellow. Within the space of only a few seconds, the young man wearing the Moncler jacket would pull out a gun and open fire, shooting 24-year-old Oscar Hernandez in the neck and back, and leaving him to die in the middle of a busy New York street. According to the NYPD, the man in the Moncler jacket was Kevin Perez, better known online as K-Flock, the most buzzing drill rapper coming out of the Bronx. But to make matters even worse, only moments before this killing took place, he was allegedly on Facebook.
Wait a minute.
And then he had the 30.
Wait a minute. Big pause. We gotta go back. We gotta go back to that exact moment, Ross.
Pull out a gun and open fire, shooting 24-year-old Oscar Hernandez in the neck and back, and leaving him to die in the middle of a busy New York. Moments before this killing took place, he was allegedly on FaceTime with his opposition, seemingly posting this video to social media, showing the world that he kept a pistol inside that Moncler jacket. So, why would...
Yeah, the 30 clip, those, huh? K-Flock was not playing, dogs. But it's just like, crime don't pay, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, it don't pay because it's like, the reason I say it don't pay because unless you sell drugs, like, I think selling drugs, like, really is the most, like, of all crimes, is the most consistent crime to, like, actually, you can make money, stay out the way. But even that comes with bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because it just comes with its own bullshit. If you know, you know.
somebody wearing thousands of dollars of designer clothes
Now, keep in mind, this is very important. Everything that Ross is saying is accurate, but I just want to point out a very small detail if I can rewind it to where I actually need this shit to fucking be. So, K-Flock is here on the left, and next to him is a female. I forget who this was or was supposed to be.
That's Shawnee Bonnie. We already know what's up with that. Like, and I'm not snitching anybody. We know, everybody knows what's
Sister,
going on.
cousin, whatever, right? But it's a girl. So when Buddy comes out the barber shop, it's a confrontation, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, they found a gun on dude's body. Correct me if I'm wrong. K-Flock ends up getting picked up for this murder, right?
Yeah, they found the gun on dude's body. You know, that's what's annoying in New York. There's no self defense in New York for real. Like, it's like no self defense law. This shit is stupid, bro. New York is just dumb. Like,
He gets charged with the murder at 18 years old, but he ends up beating it on self-defense. The murder charge gets dropped. This was the biggest thing that, let me just reiterate this. This was the biggest charge he was fighting, was murder. If he got convicted on that murder, the judge would have been forced to sentence him to life. And K-Flock, even claimed that the judge cried and was happy he didn't have to send such a young kid away for a life sentence. And he just ends up sentencing him to like a quarter of a life sentence. But we're gonna get into all this. I just wanted to point that out. The body was dropped on self-defense. He had a female with him. So it's not just defending himself, it's also defending her, because he can get shot at and it hits the girl. The dude that got hit wasn't a fucking civilian. He was like Trinitario, whatever, right?
Now,
with Google Play Games.
I don't know what that dude was, but I think he was wow, if I'm not mistaken. But he might have been Trinitario too. I
the
don't know.
Bronx
I
drill
don't
scene
care.
is of course K-Flock. But before he was known for his raps, he was just doing his thing in the dangerous streets of the Bronx alongside a couple of his friends. More specifically, Dougie B and B Love, who actually is OGs, with this trio being Sevside natives growing up on 187th Street in Belmont in the Bronx.
Where are you two from and how did y'all get into this music stuff?
From 187.
Okay.
Now, it was apparently B Love who started rapping first out of this trio. Funnily enough, citing his biggest
I used to be over there by 187. There's a big ass park over there and shit. That area 187. That shit is a high activity area. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on over there. There's a lot of young niggas out there, so it's just a lot, man. There's young niggas everywhere in the Bronx. That's what it is. It's like it really don't even be the older adults in New York that be doing shit, and then if they all doing shit, they know how to move. The young niggas really be the young niggas putting in pain, but they're the ones that get locked up. Like the niggas that really be putting in pain, bro, is usually when they young and they get locked up for a long ass time, bro. So it's like you basically lose your whole childhood, my nigga. Like your whole 20s sometimes. Like a lot of these niggas be losing their whole 20s. Like should be just nasty.
inspiration in the rap game as Chicago drill rapper turned convicted murderer Rondo Number 9.
Kiki reports because Kiki's number 2, but my son Rondo number 9. He just stuck with it.
So he's the one that actually got them onto the music first, and obviously all drill was inspired by Chicago. That's where it comes from. New York been killing, Jacksonville been killing, but drill comes from Chicago, and a lot of people jumped onto that wave with inspiration from Chicago, of course, you know what I'm saying? Because it just
Any music yet. At this point, K-Flock was still deep in the streets, spinning the op block on IG Live without a care in the world for who was watching. In fact, in a now iconic IG Live session, K-Flock would record himself in 800 YG's territory, seemingly hunting for ops, showing the world that he was outside the ops building and ready to shoot, or
And this shit is crazy. It's a reactor reacting to a reactor. So this shit is wild. But nah, the reason I say crime don't pay is not only because of it pay, but it's like you'll lose all the money. I swear to God, it's like karma or the ways or the world's way of just getting you right and telling you to do the right thing. It's crazy because I swear it's like you could get money off crime and get money and all of this shit, and then say you go through a case, it just sets you back to square one, and that makes life even harder. Say you and then you get a felony, sets you back. If you get a felony, sets you back to square one, makes life even harder. Now, and it changes your perception of money. So like a nigga, like, all right, say a nigga do scamming, bro, right? And do the scamming. You could make damn near like 50,000 in a short amount, way short amount of time. Like saying like 3 months, you made 50,000 just off scams. You feel me? You made like 50,000 in 3 months. So now it's changing your perception of how money really is when you working for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So say you working for something, right? Say you work, and then you say you get, let's say you get a good city job, right? You're not making 50,000 in 3 months, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you could get close to that in 3 months, but you're gonna have to do mad overtime. You're gonna really have to work for this money, bro. You could get to, like, you could realistically get, like, realistically working one of the best jobs in NYC. You could get to like 20 to 30,000, 20 to 30,000 working mad overtime, working like 80 hours a week. You feel me? You could get like 20 to 30,000 in 3 months, but 50,000 you could get that shit scamming, or you feel me, or even selling drugs and shit. Say you really moving packs for real, like you get that, like, you know what I'm saying. So it's just all a different type of, and then you're not paying no taxes on that money and shit. So it's all yours. So it's like that's what I mean by it doesn't pay. So say if you get caught, or someone rob you, or someone, or you get shot at, or you get like, or you get shot. You feel me? So all of that shit. This is all for money, right? It sets you back to square one. Say you get shot, now you shot, you gotta recover from getting shot. Say you get the felony, it just fucks up your life legally. Like it's hard to get jobs and shit. Like don't get me wrong, you can get a job with a felony, but it's hard. Like now you gotta go through programs, you gotta go through all this, you gotta deal with a whole bunch of bullshit, and you're gonna be down for a few months before you recover. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so much shit that comes with, like, say, that's what I mean by crime doesn't pay. And then they feel like, and fuck all the other shit. I feel like the universe will just set you back to square one. It don't even be like, it don't even be something even happening to you. Something could not happen to you, but the universe, or like God, you could say, if God or the universe or whatever, karma, whatever you want to call it, is always trying to set you back to square one after you do a crime or like do something wrong. It'll reset itself. Like it just some bullshit gonna happen. You feel me? And it's just like, so you might as well just, especially at a certain age. You feel me? You might as well just get right, do what you gotta do, and really grind the right way. Like grind for something that's legal. Like you see me, I'm doing YouTube right now. You feel me? Like nigga, my page got 150 subscribers. Feel me? But I'm still cranking out videos. Why? Cause I'm grinding. You feel me? I'm grinding for a better future. I know in like 5, 10 years, you feel me, I could be making a good amount of money every month from YouTube. You feel me? If I'm stay consistent at it. If I'm not consistent at it, then I'm not gonna make the money. You feel me? So it comes with hard work. Everything comes with hard work, and it's just like you might as well grind legally rather than just like trying to do the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it comes with a lot of bullshit. God usually takes it away from you, or karma usually takes it away from you. Like all the money you had, he's gonna take it away from you. Whether it's with lawyers you got to pay for, whether it's with your life, whether it's with getting injured, whether it's with like certain shit. You feel me? The hard shit about working hard is burnout. You feel me? Like that's the annoying thing about working really hard and trying to get shit out the mud, get it legally and shit, is the burnout factor. But what would you rather be? You rather be burned out, free? You know what I'm saying? You rather be free and burnt out than in jail. You know what I'm saying? Or than dealing with, and then don't let these niggas be trying to make jail stories sound fun. and shit. And bro, don't let these niggas fool y'all, bro. That jail shit and prison shit is not it. You feel me? I even worked in, like, I worked in a jail for a little bit. That shit is nasty, my nigga. The windows don't open. Certain windows is all grayed out. You can't even see through the windows for real. Certain shit is like, so it's certain facilities and they just nasty, bro. Say, and then another thing too, if one person gets sick, now the whole damn jail's sick. This shit is just, that shit is not it. Even working in the jail is just not it. Cause you like this. So and then to really the way they make money is by doing a whole bunch of overtime. You always there. You can't use your phone. You can't. It's like you locked up with these niggas that like the inmates. You locked up with them. It's stinking jail. Niggas be stinking, bro. They don't always take a shower. They can't always take a shower. You feel me? Like certain shit. Like bro, they don't always got fresh drawers. They don't always got fresh. They don't got fresh laundry all the time. Some niggas is just dirty. They don't want to change their clothes and shit like that. Some like bro, you don't got access to niggas don't always got access to the right lotions, nigga. And if it is, they do get some lotion. That shit, man, small. That shit, like, bro, that shit is trash, mo. Jail is that shit is terrible, my nigga. Prison and jail is horrible, bro. And I ain't seen it from the side of getting locked up. You feel me? Like I got arrested before, but it's for bullshit. Like I went to the bookings, I came out. Thank God, thank God that's all that happened. You feel me? And then so, but cops will arrest you for anything in New York, bro. Especially if they fiending for an arrest, bro. The NYPD will arrest you for anything, bro. They are if they really want the arrest, cause they trying to move up in what they doing. You feel me? They trying to either become detectives, sergeants, fucking staff sergeants. They trying to become captains. They trying to move up. So they trying to get some of these dudes is thirsty to get arrested. They mad thirsty to get arrested. Mad thirsty to even if it's for a petty shit, bro. They gonna go. Some of them are just gonna go by the book and just arrest you. You feel me? And then say if they feel like you lying to them about something, they're gonna arrest you. If they feel like you like say, or if you do lie to the cops because you don't want to tell them something, they're gonna arrest you. They're gonna add that on your charge, like, oh, you lied and shit. They're just gonna make you look bad. You feel me? So say, and then you never know what you're gonna want to do in the future. That's the thing people always don't realize. Like as a kid or as a younger man, you gonna say, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. Bro, all those even misdemeanors and shit, bro. If you ever want to get a government job, a city job, state job, and shit, bro, they're gonna ask for those dispositions. You feel me? Like, so you gotta just be smart. Telling everybody, if you a young nigga watching this, even older people too, bro. Anybody that's watching this, just be smart, bro. Move smart. Don't get into no trouble, bro. Like, it's just not worth it because you never know what you're gonna want to do in the future, and then it's gonna affect your future. Regardless of if it's a misdemeanor throwing out bullshit, it's gonna affect your future. I promise you. Like,
make a movie, as he calls it.
Come outside, we in front of our building. Look, we in front of our building. He live in this building, y'all. I feel like a warrior. I'm Dolo. But they tell me I'm like that. I'm like that. Word of my mother. What? I wish one of y'all drink niggas over here. We just shot one of y'all niggas in your face. We never went love. Word of my mom.
and there's even some cases where you really didn't do nothing. Like you really like there's even some instances where you just got into a fight, you was protecting yourself. Or you could get arrested for that shit, bro. You could really get arrested for protecting yourself out here in New York. And then they're gonna put the charge and the charge is the charge. It makes you look a certain ways in the eyes of employers and shit like that. So you just gotta be careful out here.
Movie on lock. If I got a dog, go to my dad, man. Well, I'm on a block, Tolo. I'm on a block. I'm on a block. I'm on a block.
And at a certain point, K-Flock seems to spot who he was looking for, but is then immediately spotted himself by the cops.
Wow, but the boy's right here. You can't do nothing. She right here, shut up. You can't do nothing. The fog, watch yourself. So, yeah. I'm not doing nothing, bro. So, alright. Rats, where the mom? Look, I'm about to run down.
And this is nigga is crazy. He got the pole on him next to the cops, yelling and shit. Like this little nigga was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. K Flock was really moving crazy. You was just moving like you got chop on you. You screaming like, and then the thing is, you don't think shit is serious when you young, but when it gets serious, it gets serious. You don't think shit is serious until it gets serious. You feel me? Now your life is gone. Like K Flock life is basically gone, bro. From being the hottest rapper in the Bronx to now you're not coming out till you 50 years old. The whole sound gonna change. The whole everything is gonna change. Don't get me wrong. I think he's gonna get like when he does come out, like he's gonna be like people gonna rock with him. You know what I'm saying? When he does come out, people gonna rock with him. He might get the Max B treatment and shit. But it's just like you see what Max B. Max B gotta adjust to the sound. He trying to find his sound back. He trying to see if he gonna do his old sound versus him trying to get the new wave. Him trying like you feel me? It's not easy. And even being a rapper, bro. A lot of rappers is broke, and I don't even think they broke cause like they not getting money. I think so. A lot of rappers do get money, but they spend so much money because the way they gotta put on a facade that they end up broke. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of rappers have to spend mad money. You feel me? So they just be broke. Like 95% of rappers is broke, bro. Like even the lower tier rappers included in the 5%. Right, like even the low, it's still only like 5% that's got some money. Like even the ones that's not even that famous, bro, that got money, they in that 5%. Like you feel me? Like there's a lot of them that just don't got a lot of money. You feel me? Because rapping is not easy. It's not like it's like if you hot or not. You feel me? And then you gotta spend money to get hot. You know what I'm saying? You need a budget to get hot. Like you gotta spend money even to get hot as a rapper or even as an artist. You feel me? You gotta spend money. So it's like yeah, you can make a lot of money as a rapper, but it's a lot. It's like you gotta spend money, bro. You gotta spend money. Like coming up, you gotta spend money. But it's from the clothes to the and then you gotta take risks too. Like you're not gonna make like say if you just working a job, right, trying to be a rapper. You feel me? People's not gonna look like they're not gonna look at you as a rapper. Unless you like rapping about certain shit, they're gonna look at you as like, oh, that nigga not a rapper. You feel me? That nigga working. It's just it's a lot of shit, bro. With the rapper shit, like you feel me? And oh, you guys just gotta make really really good music. You feel me? But even if you make really good music, right? You can have amazing music. You still have to put money behind the music to get it pushed out there. That's just what it is. Like to get the music pushed out, you have to spend the money. You know what I'm saying?
Where my dad? The boys right there. Look. Nobody's running. Nobody's running. The boys right there.
If y'all didn't know, this is how you get indicted.
Hey, the boys right there. Like, look. So come around the block. Come around the block. Came more there. Boys down. Look, boys still down there. Boys still down there.
But despite the police presence, K-Flock remained on the block, ready for ops and still streaming live, despite the presence of the police.
Oh, look. Y'all, look. I'm 800 still.
K would even go on in this live to tell his homie that he literally spun the block for views and bragging about the sub 200 live viewers that he had on his live while this was going on.
We gang out here. We just made 800 like 17 times. Oh, look how many views I got. Look, you want to see for yourself.
If I showed you my poker face, I would be.
He said, "Oh, live, look how many views I got. You gonna see for yourself." Nah, I'm crying. But yeah, like the clout ain't worth it, bro. The clout ain't worth your life. Like, but he's young, man. He wasn't mature yet. At 22 years old, I wasn't mature yet neither. You know what I'm saying? So I realized like certain shit is just like I was not like, and even then, like say when I was 22 years old, I did not think that though. You don't think that when you're 22, you do not think that. You thinking like you a grown man, making your own money, you doing what you gotta do, you taking your own risks, you doing. you think you think you know shit already, like, but you really don't. That's what's crazy. It's like you, like, and that's the thing. As a man, a lot of men really just gotta go through shit or experience it before they before they know that it's not for them, or before they know like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. They just gotta go. Like K Flock was one of those people. Like it seemed like he had to deal with the consequences before before he wised up. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of niggas where they gotta go to jail or they never gonna wise up. You feel me? Or it's like now he got nothing but time to think about shit. Like you know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be thinking like, damn, I should never did this. I should never did this. I should never did that. You know what I'm saying? He got mad time to think about all that shit.
Indicted, bro. And I mean, it was just a whole bunch of spinning like this to where he was just doing whatever.
Apparently spinning through his ops block once again, the 800 YG's turf. And from here, we would see a reckless K-Flock acting wild on live. Riding
You can't say he wasn't doing it because every time he did it, he recorded it.
around his enemy's hood, screaming at them not to run out of a window.
Run, don't run, like, don't run, don't run.
Seemingly, K-Flock would eventually catch someone, dissing them from out the
Nah, I like K Flock music too. K Flock was fire, son. His music was fire. I ain't gonna lie. He had Bronx Drill. Him and D Thing. They had Bronx Drill lit. You feel me? They had that shit. It was a moment. It was an era for real. It was definitely an era. It was definitely a moment. It was definitely something that way you could enjoy the sound of. You know what I'm saying?
window and even telling the driver to use the car to run them over.
It was gunning. It was gunning. It was gunning. Oh, why? What? Oh, why? I slapped the shit out you. Tell him why. Tell him 800 niggas suck my dick. You heard? Hell, you heard? Tell him 800 niggas suck my dick. Don't run. Don't run. Go. Hit him with the whip. Hit him with the whip.
After losing
And that's the shit niggas used to do to niggas. There'll be a rival. You see how he's saying YG's up? He just trying to see if the nigga says YG's up back so he could, you know what I'm saying? Like,
their supposed op in a brief chase, K-Flock then claims that they're still on the block and they're not leaving.
You still really stripped though. I got my jack. Baby, we not leaving.
Word to my dad. This is exactly what he got indicted for, bro. Sliding on blocks, being on blocks he ain't on, going live, showing he racketeering, use of a firearm for attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon. He was facing a mandatory life in prison sentence or the death penalty at just 19 years old. 18 child.
that's what I be meaning, bro. They be stacking up the charges. Look at all of this shit, bro. Look at all this shit. They just be stacking all of them shits up on you, bro. Like, shit is nasty. You just gotta just leave that. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. The streets is dead, young niggas. Old niggas, young niggas, old niggas, bro. The streets, that shit dead, bro. If you want to be in the streets, get out as soon as possible. Make that shit like a 2 to 4 year career and just get the fuck out, bro. That shit is not it, dogs. Don't want it, cause it's like after you get to a certain point, like say, cause niggas really don't be thinking they gonna get older. That's what it is. After you get to a certain point and you older, bro, you don't want it to be to a point where you like 40 years old and all you can do is sell drugs, bro. You feel me? You don't want to be to a point like you don't want to be at that point, bro, where it's 40 years old and all you can do is street shit. Cause it's sometimes like the streets get slow, bro. There's sometimes the streets get slow. There's sometimes, all right, yeah, you got some money, but it's short money. It's like the money, like niggas really be thinking like it should be short money, bro. It's short money and sometimes the streets get slow, bro. And then yeah, like Your money always depends on another nigga. Like it always does. Say even like selling drugs, right? Your money depends on another nigga. Like it depends on your plug. You feel me? Something happened to your plug. Now you need a new plug. You gotta go. Now the money slowed up and shit and all of this shit. Now, say you scamming. Your shit depends on, you know what I'm saying? The sites, the security, like how if they updating security or not. And they keep updating security, making shit harder. You gotta fucking, you need certain, you gotta be damn near a computer coder, or like you gotta know a lot about computers to be a good scammer. Or you don't need people. Or you gotta be a middleman between it, or you gotta be a middleman, or you gotta have certain software you need certain hardware too, like not just the software, you need certain hardware to really be a big like a scammer where you making real bread, bro. You need to be doing your own thing, like not your own thing, but you need to have a lot of shit that's illegal to have. You feel me? Where it's like, bro, and you never know who's gonna snitch on you. You never know. It's just a lot to worry about. You feel me? Like,
Murder and assault with a dangerous weapon. He was facing a mandatory life in prison sentence or the death penalty at just 19 years old.
With Google Play Games, you can play.
and the feds gonna catch up. The feds can catch up with you for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
18 charged with murder. 19, the feds double down and charge you with
all
that.
right, but we not gonna watch this whole video, bro. Like, I think this is already long enough. I don't know how many minutes I am in on this. This shit is. I'm already at like 40 minutes on this video. You gonna stop right here. And this shit is even gonna be even longer because I got the beginning of the video. So this whole video gonna be like damn near an hour. You know what I'm saying? So remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, just stay out the streets. Shit dead, you heard? Word.